These new horror games look absolutely terrifying and incredibly realistic. The legendary Resident Evil series returns with Resident Evil Requiem, one of the most anticipated horror games in development. Built with modern graphics technology, the game delivers extremely detailed environments, realistic lighting, and terrifying enemy designs. Players will explore dark, abandoned locations filled with danger around every corner. The atmosphere feels heavy and oppressive, creating constant tension as you move forward. The gameplay focuses on survival, resource management, and intense encounters with horrifying creatures. Every sound and shadow can signal danger, forcing players to stay alert at all times. With its cinematic presentation and immersive world, Resident Evil Requiem could become one of the most terrifying entries in the franchise. Fatal Frame 2 Remake brings back one of the most disturbing horror experiences ever created. The game follows a character exploring a haunted village filled with restless spirits. Unlike traditional horror games, players defend themselves using a camera, capturing ghosts at the perfect moment to survive. The remake features completely upgraded graphics, modern lighting, and far more realistic environments. Every location feels quiet, abandoned, and deeply unsettling. The sound design plays a huge role, with distant whispers and subtle noises increasing the tension. The slow pacing and psychological horror make every encounter with a ghost feel intense and personal. This remake introduces a new generation to one of the most unique horror games ever made. I Hate This Place is a survival horror game with a unique and disturbing atmosphere. Players find themselves trapped in a strange and dangerous environment where reality feels unstable. The world is filled with unknown creatures, and every area hides new threats waiting to emerge. The game focuses heavily on exploration, survival mechanics, and avoiding danger rather than direct combat. The environments feel unpredictable, and players must carefully observe their surroundings to stay alive. The visual style combines realism with surreal horror elements, creating an unsettling experience. Every moment feels tense, as players never know what might appear next. Rainbow Gate takes players into an abandoned facility filled with strange and terrifying secrets. What appears harmless at first quickly becomes something far more disturbing. The game features detailed environments, dark corridors, and hidden areas waiting to be discovered. As players explore deeper, they encounter disturbing entities and increasingly dangerous situations. The lighting and sound design create a constant feeling of isolation and fear. Every step forward increases the tension, making exploration both exciting and terrifying. Rainbow Gate delivers a classic horror experience with modern visuals and immersive gameplay. The 18th Attic is a psychological horror game that focuses on isolation and fear of the unknown. Players explore a mysterious attic filled with strange objects and disturbing clues. The game uses realistic graphics and subtle environmental storytelling to build tension slowly. Small details in the environment hint at something far more sinister. The silence is often broken by unexpected sounds, creating constant unease. As players investigate further, the truth behind the attic begins to reveal itself. The game creates fear not through action, but through atmosphere, mystery, and psychological pressure. These upcoming horror games showcase just how far the genre has evolved, combining realistic graphics with deeply unsettling experiences. Whether you enjoy survival horror, psychological terror, or exploring abandoned locations, these games promise unforgettable nightmares. These are some of the most exciting games you should definitely keep an eye on. If you enjoy discovering new releases and hidden gems, make sure to subscribe to Game Rush so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.